Why do we do what we do? I mean, it sounds kind of silly, right? But but there's some psychology behind most of the decisions that that people make, that all of us make, right? And and I didn't invent this. I was just kind of studying a couple guys, and I heard this before, right? And understanding the psychology of human beings, and most of us do things for one or two reasons: to avoid pain, or in our seeking pleasure. Think about it. We either do things because we're looking for pleasure, or we're trying to avoid some pain. You go buy a new car, you're either trying to avoid the pain of public transportation or walking, or or you want the pleasure of smelling the new leather and being seen, or whatever, right? Huge boost our egos, right? To be seen in a nice ride. So it's either pain or pleasure. But the question is, are you ready to get off the nail? Now, check this out. Here's a little story. A gentleman went into, he was riding down the street, and he pulled over in this small little town. It had a little country store, a little, little wooden, store, right? And the guy goes into the store, and he's walking down the porch. You see the guy sitting there, old man sitting in a rocking chair, smoking a pipe. There's a little hound dog laying right next to him. And hound dog just moaning and groaning and whining and complaining, right? So the guy goes in the store and comes back out, right? And he asks the old man, he says, "Listen, why is this hound dog sitting here whining and crying all the time? I mean, what's wrong with him?" He says, "Well, young man, the hound dog is laying on a nail." He says, "He's laying on a nail." He says, "Yeah, he's laying on a nail." He says, "Well, why doesn't he get up off the nail?" He says, "It's not hurting him bad enough." Wow. What a thought, right? So I'm thinking, are you sitting on a nail? Are you making all the money that you want to make? Are you happy and secure in your job? And if you are, bet. But if you're not, stop whining and complaining. But if you're ready to get up off the nail, click on the link below and check out the information that I want to share with you. Because it's time for us to take it back. To take back our own financial future, our own financial security, and for us to leave a legacy for our children. We have a responsibility to do that. I firmly believe in the proverb that says, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children and his children's children. I don't know where you are in that equation, but if you believe that, if you recognize that the Dale family, the Walton family, the Rockefeller family, somebody paid a price at some point, right? And they left an inheritance, not only for their children, but their children's children, and their children's children's children, and their children's 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 children's. Somebody paid a price. May as well be you. Pay the price for your family. Check me out, and let's do this thing together. See you on the top.